I definitely want to drop a tape for the females, for the female scenery. You feel me?
On my mama, bitches gonna be really fans, my nigga. Bitches really fans. The niggas gonna be, they gonna like you till you get too big, then they gonna hate you. Yeah. For real. You get bigger than them?
Merchandise websites.
Oh, God.
Niggas on our motherfucking line.
Yeah, man.
And that's crazy. We doing this shit for free. We just, you know what I'm saying? Just
we the only niggas reacting for free
so why
right
would
now.
you hate on a nigga who, we giving you free promotion, buddy? You know what I mean? Like, we advertising your shit for free. How could you not respect that?
But you heard, yeah. What you heard, What you heard, you can't hear a motherfucking thing.
Hey, yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Tizzle from Pie Talk by Tizzle. I'm here with Young Tone and, of course, Skinny.
Yeah.
I'm in here rocking this boy Icy Jones shit, man. Shout out to the boy, man. He a part
But
of
God
the panel,
situations, man. Part of the panel.
We gonna scratch each other backs around here, definitely, man. But
y'all been seeing that panel by the time this drop.
For sure, man. But it's nice to meet you, brother.
Me too, man.
For sure, man.
Good seeing you, brother.
Good seeing y'all today.
First things first, man. How old is you?
I'm 27.
Okay. How long you been rapping?
I've been rapping since I was about 11, 12.
Okay.
But at that time, it was like a hobby.
A hobby.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, niggas would be on the school bus and shit. They just want to hear a few bars and shit or hear a nigga say something. First, it started off just like, you know, something to toy with.
Yeah.
Then nigga got in high school, and then I had friends that was like, bro, why you ain't
serious?
You feel me? Why you ain't trying to do this shit for real? You feel me?
That's crazy, man. A lot of people, man, that then came on here, we get our first influences from our circles, our homies, you know what I mean? When you hear somebody that you grew up with be like, hey, man, that's tight, and really like your shit, that be that, like, vote of confidence for a lot of people. So that's dope. You was even telling me, like, Mac G been rapping for a while, and then he, you know, and now y'all, you know what I'm saying, both rap. So how do you feel to people who been rapping longer? Do you feel like you caught on late?
I've been taking it serious.
As far as taking it serious, yeah. Do you feel like you caught on late, or do you feel like, you know, of course it's perfect timing, but how's your story about that?
I mean, I just feel like, you know, with people like him that's been rapping longer, I just feel like shit. Sometimes I go and feel like, damn, this nigga should have been had a platform or something that a nigga could get on. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, I know how that shit go now that I'm doing it myself. Like, I know that it's not as easy as I expected it to be. Like, this nigga hard, why ain't nobody?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm on it myself, I'd be like, oh, okay, I get it.
It's not about the skills, man. It's not about the skills. It's about the grind. I was just telling them in every situation, it's a popularity contest, right? It's still a popularity contest, but then you still got to be able to break through. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wasn't popular.
Right.
You got to be able to break through.
For real.
So when it come to this, you gotta grind. You gotta keep it in the motherfucker face. You gotta show a motherfucker you serious. Like, this is really what I want to do. This is really, you know, this is really the thing. A lot of motherfuckers that blew up from nothing was actually from nothing. Motherfuckers went homeless trying to chase their dreams. 100. You know what I'm saying? So you got to show a motherfucker like, this is really what I want to do. And that normally get the support through.
Yeah, 100, man. On everything, man.
Definitely.
So, was you with a label? You with yourself? How's that? What's that situation like?
So, at first, I started with a label called Tribe. And then there's a lot of things that transpired down the line that we kind of broke off.
Okay.
So, right now, I'm kind of educating myself on doing my own label myself. I actually got a name, Nothing But Revenue.
Nothing But Revenue,
and then I'm using a Brinch truck as a logo.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope for sure.
I came up with the idea, you know, I just seen a Brinch truck passing by. And I'm like, you know, certain people use logos, you know, the Nothing But Revenue speak for itself, but it's like, people already use money for a logo. People already use the money bag. And I'm like, I want to hit niggas with something that you wouldn't even expect for a person to use.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You gotta do something that stand out. I remember the boy came on here, I think our last interview was Sean Bennett, and the way he wrote his name was like Sega. Remember how Sega said it? Yeah. And that shit just stuck out like a sore thumb to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? You gotta have something that's a little catchy or catch a motherfucker.
I'll be able to catch people attention.
Yeah.
You do the from what I noticed from your social media, you do the rapping the other beats. And even with your even with your shit on YouTube, both of them is different people beats and shit. That's kind of your thing. Where did it come from to say, okay, I'm a freestyler, I'm gonna do this rap in front of the camera? Because a lot of niggas do that. A lot of niggas don't put the camera in front of them.
Yeah, it's a different ball game when them lights.
Okay, so like the rapping on other people's beats, I'm a Wayne fan. I'm a big Wayne fan.
Okay.
Go.
I'm talking about drought days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those days and shit like that. So hearing how he just get on other people's beat and hold his own.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to hit the scene like that with the same kind of strategy.
100.
Because it was a lot of people like, oh, I can hear you on this or I can hear you on that, and it's like, let me just give it to him randomly. You feel me? But then on the camera scene, it's like I wanted to do something that I felt like no one was actually doing at the time.
100.
You feel me, with the camera situation. So I came up with the name called Verse Day.
Okay.
And it was like dropping a verse every Thursday.
That's
so
dope.
once I came up with that strategy, I just took off with it. You feel me? And
Do you
then
still drop every Thursday?
not yet, not like I used to, but I'm starting to again. Because I'm trying to build my own platform up again.
100.
And so, like, me educating myself on the background of it, and I'm like, okay, now I'm going to just go ahead and it's going to make a full circle back to where it used to be.
That's a dude that I became a big fan of that did something similar, which is, I don't know if you know, Toby New Wingway.
No.
He a big, I think he got his thing off of YouTube, but right now he's big. Like, he just did a song with Royce the 5'9", he just did a song with Black Thought, he did a song with Paul Wall. Now he's doing songs with everybody in the industry. But when he first got started, he had did a freestyle on. Well, one of the ones, how I first seen him, he had did a freestyle on Sway.
Mm.
And it was dope as hell. And then he was like, every Sunday I drop a freestyle. And he was like, he's like, I told myself, for every Sunday, for this many years, I'm going to drop a verse.
Them goals, man.
And they either going to, it's either going to blow up or it's not. If it don't work within this time, if I don't get to where I want to be at within this time, then I'll quit.
I wanted to make it real popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got Nip that used to drop songs every week. You know what I'm saying? Just randomly. And it's like I took that strategy and made it my own. But I actually wanted it to become a trend. And then I'm like, I started seeing people drop videos and shit. And I'm like, okay. So people was actually gravitating towards it. So let me go ahead and continue to do it. But it's like they already been doing that. Like people like Pistols.
Yeah.
He was doing that back in the day, like dropping shit on video and stuff like that, but it wasn't like consistently.
Yeah.
It was like random. I'm gonna give you this, and I'm like, I'm consistent with it.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it different about me. Is like, okay, so every Thursday I'm gonna get y'all, and then everybody was looking forward to it. Like I get hit up, like, bro, you got something for us this Thursday? You got something for us?
You gotta get back on that. You gotta get back on that.
And that could be a gift and a curse. That can give you versatility, or it can box you in. You know what I mean? Because when you rapping on other people's beat, people don't sometimes they don't even want to hear what you sound like.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne he already had his platform. You know what I'm saying? But some people because usually when you rap on somebody's beat, most people they take the other person's style.
Right.
So to have a person wondering who is you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like I told you, man, when I heard you, I already knew the versatility. Like the beat that you chose was so crazy that it was like.
See, but I knew the beat, bro. Didn't know the beat.
Yeah, I ain't know.
Yeah. See, the crazy part is, like I was telling you earlier, the funny thing about that beat, I was in the studio one day, and then I had my homeboy actually went to the beat. We were supposed to do the song together. Mm-hmm. So I'm listening to the beat. Everybody get to laughing about it. Kind of like how when Biggie did Juicy and everybody was in the studio laughing and shit. That's how it was. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna murk this shit. Like, real shit. But it's like me, I kind of know how to make it my own. Yeah. Like, outside of thinking, like, this is somebody else's beat, I'm like, I can make this shit my own and make people really pay attention. Like, I'm gonna make people pay attention from my versatility and the way I'm coming. Because you don't know how I'm coming on this beat because it's so different. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm gonna just, make it my own.
The only thing with that now is we don't know if you can make your own.
Yeah, your own track.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like, we don't know yet.
Right.
You probably have, but we don't know yet.
Right.
We don't know if you can make your own. Because like I say, every time I see you rapping to somebody else's beat. So it's like, can he produce a song? Can he really give us something that we could fuck with all the time? A lot of motherfuckers can rap and then they can't give you a hook.
Yeah.
Like freestyle niggas, they can't make a track. We seen that with Cassidy.
Facts.
Who had better bars than Cassidy.
Absolutely.
But you put that nigga on the track and it's like, damn, the nigga need every kind of help in the world. They had gave nigga R. Kelly still from the platinum. You know what I mean? And that shit like R. Kelly like the golden ticket. You know what I mean? That shit be unfortunate. So you was born and raised out here?
Yeah.
What side of town?
Out here, west side of Las Vegas.
Okay.
Hart Street.
What was
over there
Vegas
on Hart
like growing
Street.
up for you, man? What was like on Hart Street, man?
Man, the environment was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was pretty crazy, you know. It took a lot of, you know, self-reflecting to choose what direction you wanted to go to. But it's like, you know, as I grow up, you see people go to prison and do like football numbers. Then you see people like that die that you know. You see niggas get killed, and it's like me. I'm like, let me keep educating myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And take another outlet to what's going on. Although I'm from the neighborhood and shit like that, I can still change the narrative with my intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
Man. A lot of people don't know that side of Vegas, man. So like that's good that we touching on it, man, because you know a lot of people think it's just casinos, bright lights. Right. I remember me and bro, like we got family in Arkansas. They used to ask us almost every fucking year, do we live in casinos? Like, do y'all live in a casino? We like, nah. Trust me, we way away from the casinos.
No, man, it's a dark place, man. Yeah. It's definitely a dark place, but there's also good times as well. You know, I used to play basketball over there in the middle of the street all the time. You know, every time I used to go to church with my grandma every Sunday. And after that, I get out of my church clothes and go out there and play basketball. Then you got, you know, old heads that come and try to join us. You know what I'm saying? Play with us. You know, it's not always bad. You feel me? We found something good out of it.
Absolutely. You got to.
You feel what I'm saying?
You got to find a light in the dark. Speaking of your fam and stuff, man, how they feel when they hear you spit?
To be honest with you, they just like gravitated towards it like a year ago. Okay. And some of them majority of them is like shocked about it. Yeah. They still taking it in because that was a talent that was brought out of me. Yeah. You feel me? From one of my cousins. Shout out to Sergio.
Shout out Sergio, man.
I was 16 when I first heard myself on the mic. Okay. You feel me? And I couldn't really get words out at the time. Like it was like you know, kind of hard for me to kind of slow down. I was going too fast.
Trust me,
and
I know
shit
all
like
about
that. So it's like the growth of that, you know what I'm saying? I kind of started falling in love with music again, as far as like rapping. You feel me? Not just like music itself, like just rapping. I'm like, yeah, I could do this shit. Like once I heard my voice, I'm like, yeah. You just need a little work. But
it sounds crazy, man.
You got a dope voice though for the mic. Like you got a voice for the mic.
Come on, so he do. He do for sure, man.
You got a voice for the mic, so I can see that. I know it's crazy because you said you're 40 block, and just today I seen Pee Wee, Landlord. For people that don't know, Landlord. I seen
you
Landlord.
Don't know Pee Wee, you living under a rock.
Yeah,
in the city,
right?
Yeah, like that's for real. We know him as Pee Wee, but so I see Landlord make a post that was like, he basically said like, when did you recognize that the streets didn't love you?
No, that's
right.
And it's crazy when you like you say you from 40 block, you know, we from where we from, and I think a lot of people noticed it young, but then you was already, by the time you noticed it, you was already involved.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? By the time you be like, damn, but then it's like, I'm already here now. You know what I'm saying? I can't really step back because I'm already in it now. So so for you coming up, 40 block, and even shit, now I think about it, y'all already kind of had a rap scene.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Y'all already was known in Vegas. 40 block already had kind of a rap scene.
Most definitely.
Y'all already had niggas that was rapping. Y'all already had the freestyles. Y'all already had the videos out, 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So coming up with that, like,
that's perfect.
We own. You know what I'm saying? Because like for the hood, we didn't really have that. Yeah. We ain't had that in the hood. We didn't have like nobody that was like, niggas really know him.
But that was before.
But then they was everywhere though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Murderous Clique was the hood and the Jets.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like our scene.
Right.
So how was that coming up to be like, damn, we kind of, we not on, but to a 10, 12-year-old, y'all on. You know what I'm saying? To a nigga kid, we on.
You want to just hear your street name in a song when you young?
Yeah.
A nigga say your street name, you be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean?
That's and 88.1 was picking up certain niggas like Pee Wee then was playing their songs. So.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, with his approach to the game when he came up, like, you know, I was like, I want to give people the insight of the city because I feel like people don't know this part of the city, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm a storyteller type of rapper.
Right.
When I'm on a regular beat, and it's the reason why I want to tell y'all this is I want y'all to know that it's not always about I'm gonna shoot this nigga, I'm gonna shoot that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I grew up over there. My grandma stayed over there. It's a lot of shit that transpired in this house that y'all don't even know about. That I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah,
you feel me? So it's like my approach to it is like I kind of want to show them. You know what I'm saying? Where I came from and what I was raised around. Through my music, you feel me? And it's like with that scene that we already had, I felt like nobody was doing that. It's like let me take that route and see where it goes with it.
Because niggas was kind of glitz and glamour before they even had it. Niggas was kind of always like, you know, the rollie on, and all that shit. Even if they had it or not, you know, because I guess that was the goal at the end.
That's crazy. Like I say, to think of that, to be young, and it's like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. We on. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, my niggas really doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good. Y'all having that. You having. So now you get your freestyles and shit. You get motherfuckers to pay attention. You get people to recognize. Shit, you done been named.
Yeah, people
probably
brought
2
you
or
up
3 times.
For real.
That's dope.
And that's another thing, man. That's a pat on the back, bro. Like, that's dope. Motherfuckers come, like, people are very self-centered.
Right.
Yeah. So for a motherfucker to come in here and mention another nigga, it just ain't in the nature for men. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, so that's also, you know, kudos out to that, man. And I love that shit. I love when a motherfucker come in here and be like, man, the homie hard too.
I definitely appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
It helps, man. Because like bro said, I pay attention. So I do see a lot of artists, but I be needing that reminder of who. Like, even with setting this up, like, if you don't hit me, I would have forgot.
That nigga called me an hour before.
Yeah, I hit him in like 4. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I would have forgot because it be so much going on. Like, I'm editing or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody hitting me up about something and I'm checking the Gmail. I'm doing so much that I really be forgetting shit. Like, next year we getting a secretary for the show.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Preferably cute.
Yeah. When are you gonna start dropping on the major platforms? When are you gonna start? Pushing yourself in other places.
The story behind that, you know, with the situation with the tribe splitting up.
Okay.
All my music, he got all my music. You feel me? I made at least like 400 songs in his studio, and it's like
he don't want to give it to you
right now. I'm going through.
Hey, we need that, fam. Whoever we need that.
You feel me, to get my music, but as far as like, you know, new shit gonna drop soon. You feel me? I'm just now going back to the studio from dealing with the loss of my homeboy. You feel me? Kind of made me sit back a little bit.
Rest
but
easy,
now
man.
you feel me?
For sure, rest in heaven, man.
I dropped the 41 verse 1 volume 1 mixtape. And I'm working on the second one now. I'm currently writing the second one now, working on that one. So look forward to that one, and then the EP and all that.
And do you say you got some shit called Keep It Player you working on, right?
Yeah, Keep It Player.
Man, you gotta try to get that shit. So the mixtape is Everybody Beats.
Nah, not the second one. The second one is like, you know, the first one was like, you feel me just fucking around. You feel me? It's like me putting out like, okay, I'm testing the waters to this shit, seeing how people gravitate towards it. But it's like, the second one is like, now I'm just finna show y'all what is with me.
See, as far as like with your music, right? When you said that, it remind me of Future. Future had said on one of his albums, he was like, man, he had got one of his partners got locked up with some crazy shit, got locked up with all his music, right? Then he made Beast Mode and boom, you feel me?
Yeah.
One thing for sure, like, how did it feel seeing the other part of the game when somebody else got your shit? You feel me? All your hard work and effort going to it. See, people don't talk about that side.
That's when you can't get it. Like, man, I can't even get my shit.
Man, like, you just feel like your soul been snatched.
Yeah. 100. Because that's your word. That's your baby.
You feel what I'm saying? So at a point in time, I was just like, fuck this shit.
Yeah. 100, man. I feel
you. At the point in time, I was like real discouraged to the point to where like I couldn't even write a verse.
Yeah. What's your relationship like with Rose? Because he mentioned you a couple times.
Yeah, shout out to Rose. That's my nigga, man, my brother.
Cool ass nigga, man. He was cussing me to death, man, but he cool as hell.
Yeah, he for sure. He cussed us the whole time.
That's how I knew I was getting grown.
So, you know, we go on this trip, and we end up smoking some weed and getting caught. Smoking some weed.
Yeah.
And we wasn't really giving up niggas' names and shit on like who had the weed, who did this shit.
Do your fucking job.
And then he happened to be one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Not to put it out like that, but he happened to be one of the niggas that was, blowing. So I'm like, they get to asking me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know. For real. You know what I'm saying? So, even before that, we've been real tight, but we spent for like from I would say May to like the end of the school year, or probably April before that, in one fucking room the rest of the year.
Oh damn! Like
the rest of the fucking year. You feel me? Because it was like they called it Star On, so it's like we was away from the public. It was me, Rose, Mojave.
Okay.
It was me, Rose.
Shout out to Mojave, man.
We all went to Mojave, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rattlers, man.
So it was me, Rose, and my homeboy over there, Marcus.
Yeah.
We all in this one room because he was on the trip with us. We were smoking weed and all that. And we just we cut it. We was cutting
that's how y'all
up.
got tight.
We was cutting up in there, you know.
Yeah.
We get on the computer and had a lady saying some crazy shit. The little translator saying some crazy shit, just annoying the teacher up in there. You feel me? He was hella old with glasses and shit, dark ass glasses and his light. We making fun of this nigga like, bro, why you got shades on in the light? My nigga, what's going on? So yeah, we kind of grew a relationship in there, man. And ever since then, it's just been. You know, that's my nigga, man. Like,
bro, she for sure never stopped mentioning you.
Yeah,
and,
he's definitely brought
that's
you
my
up.
nigga, man, for real.
I salute niggas that do that, man, because it lets you know, because, like I said, it's a popularity contest, you know, so you only know certain motherfuckers. So when niggas name the niggas that you don't know, it makes you like, okay, let me go check out more. Let me go see more. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Because you be like, why do you think this nigga so hard? You know, even if you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably never heard of a nigga, but. And I might find him, he might be trash. Right. You know what I'm saying? But just because you're so excited about it is going to make me at least go check it out.
Look
Like,
at it, yeah.
Because you too excited about this shit. Like,
nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
That nigga, yeah.
Yeah, I need to go check everything out.
Yeah, for real.
So, like, but like I say, when I be already looking, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already looking at shit like, okay, I see him doing this. I see him doing this. I see what's going on. One of our things be though, we want to make sure motherfuckers serious. Like,
facts.
I want to make sure. I don't want to. We put you on the couch and then Vegas don't hear from you for
Ever
the rest
again.
of life.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like we ain't do our homework.
Yeah, like
one thing I do know for sure is like they gonna know about me.
100.
Yeah.
And after this, it's up.
It's up, man. You gotta just keep grinding, keep working, man. For sure, man. So the video, where did you shoot that video at?
The one take.
Yeah,
I shot that in front of my grandmother's crib on the 40 block.
Okay.
And, you know, the video already had that type of vibe. So I kind of put it over there, you know what I'm saying? And then some of the lyrics, you feel me, it just made sense.
Okay.
You feel me?
For sure.
So I was like, let me try to, you know.
How many kids you got?
I got 2 girls.
Okay.
Four and 1.
I got a 5-year-old, man. My baby lost her first tooth today, man.
It's crazy because my daughter, she just broke her arm on her birthday. Her birthday, October 28th.
Boy,
shout out to my baby.
Man, for sure.
The oldest one?
Yeah, Journey. Her name Journey.
Okay.
We all
man, she breaks her arm on her birthday. Then I had to take her in there to get it wrapped up.
Yeah.
She steady asking me like, why is it taking so long?
I got shit to do. Everything. They be resilient, man. Kids be resilient as a motherfucker.
She just got it off today and she called me like showing off her arm like it's something new or something like it's a watch or something. Like,
that's dope.
That is dope, man. Everything.
That's dope.
That's good. You know what I'm saying? You relevant. Like you said, you took her to the doctor, man.
Most definitely.
Oh man, you got to be in your
I
kid's
think that
life.
stigma didn't change though. Like they giving us a bad rap. I see a lot of dudes taking that role and handling their business, man. Back in the day, it was deadbeats this. Now, even though these bitches might be in their feelings about some shit,
right?
It don't really be about the kid. It be about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be doing their job. I be going places now and I just see niggas with their kids. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no girl around. You know, I be going to the doctor's office. I mean, with my daughter. I do my daughter's school and everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit.
But it's like, you know, they helped me through that, you know.
Yeah.
Me chasing my dream. Like, this is my dream. You feel me? Then looking at them, it's like, you want to be the best example for them.
Facts, motivation.
So it's like, I can't really give up on this shit. You feel me? I got to find some way to do this shit. You feel me? Just to.
And you got girls.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got girls. That shit different.
Man.
So it make you feel it different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
real.
It's like, you know, I'm like, shit, even if I gotta drop 10 of them motherfuckers for them to hear me, I'm gonna do it.
For real.
Yeah, no, you gotta push, man.
You
gotta
feel me?
keep pushing, keep showing their ass. Keep that shit in everybody's face. You, for me, to me, you've been doing a good job. I normally see you. I know you make sure you got your boy with you to record you. Like, man, you know, see if we can get that nigga here to come record. I see you say that shit before you record the other freestyle. Like, let's see if we can get this nigga to pull up so we can record this freestyle and
It's
shit.
so funny because he had called me.
That's 100, man.
What you got for me today? You feel me? I know you got something, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
dope.
like, for some way, it always find its way to this shit. So I'm like,
Make
I
sure
gotta
you keep
really
pushing
push
that
some
shit,
dedication.
man.
You gotta have somebody there to hold you accountable. So many people got so many yes man. You gotta have a motherfucker there like, hey, you did something today? What you do? Let me hear it. Ah, bro, you could have went harder. You gotta have that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On every-
Man, that was a thing about our camp. Look, critics.
Yeah.
Critics with
bro.
everybody. Like, nah, that shit was weak.
Shit, you see what we doing
That shit
now?
ain't right.
That's crazy.
We
We
was
used to
critic-
do music. We was
critic-
hard critics on each other.
Critic with our own niggas. Like, nah, that shit was weak. You know, that
Yeah.
shit, that ain't
Yeah.
it. That ain't the one. You know what I'm saying?
We used to put a beat on it, be like the best 3 verses. It'd be 9 niggas in there.
Yeah.
The best
that's
3
on
verses
God.
getting on the song. We ain't no bias. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit.
And if we don't like your shit,
Competition, yeah.
we'd cut a nigga off. We'd just take a nigga off the track completely. Like,
He come back to the studio like, what the fuck happened?
on God.
Didn't make the cut.
Oh,
Take
you
that, man.
ain't even make
Try
it.
again next year, buddy. Work on your
You
left
ain't
hand.
make it.
I've did that a few times.
Man, you gotta do
You
that.
upset I didn't listen to my verse, and I'm like, I'm just going with it, and you going. You gotta go, buddy.
Yeah, for real, for real.
You
And
gotta cut that
we
shit off.
talked about this, man. Like when you building it up, man, everybody gonna seem cool,
Mm-hmm.
but when it's time to really support, it's gonna get lonely. On some real shit, it's gonna get real lonely, man. Because you'll see a motherfucker go spend $80 on a bottle of Hennessy, you feel me? But then won't download or subscribe to your shit for free.
Yeah.
That shit is tricky.
It's crazy, yeah.
Like I be telling
It's
people all the
crazy,
time.
man.
Matter of fact, since we on that, drop your info for these
Yeah,
motherfuckers
we
to know
ain't
where to
say that.
subscribe.
Oh yeah, y'all can subscribe to King Tone on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Facebook, Young Tone. I'm on Instagram, Tone 2 Different. You feel me? And SoundCloud, King Tone 40. So add that up.
Run that shit up, man.
Mm.
But we always talk about that, like, man, it's crazy because, like, it's free to subscribe.
Most
feel me?
definitely.
But you be surprised how many motherfuckers don't. They'll watch your shit, though. They even type it into YouTube.
Oh God.
They'll watch
Oh,
your shit
yeah,
because they
most
nosy.
definitely. Yeah, right.
But they
wanna
will
see
not subscribe,
Yeah,
and
they
that
won't.
shit free.
Press
All you
that
gotta- all you gotta do is
subscribe
press the
All you
button.
gotta do is just press it. It's
That's
there.
it. All you
That's
gotta do is
the
press that
energy.
motherfucking
You know what I'm
button.
saying?
Yeah.
It's there for a reason.
For real.
Press that motherfucking button. Niggas don't be wanting to do that shit.
Niggas be hating, man.
But one thing I can say, you can't let that shit
Deter
detour
you.
you or
Uh-huh.
stop you from doing what you're doing, man. Because a lot of motherfuckers, some people gonna catch on late.
Mhm.
Know
And
what
it's
I'm
gonna be niggas on the outskirts that like you. Like it's gonna be your hood and all that. They be. It's like, well, where you from? It be kind of. Sometimes it be a little. They catch on a little late to your talent.
Right.
It be a motherfucker who never heard you. They be like, damn. Like I remember Lil Durk said this. He say, niggas will go bump Lil Baby, but grew up with me. Or
Yeah.
I forgot how he worded it. It be like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
damn, nigga,
That's
like,
crazy.
bro, I'm
Man, you
talking
get
about
that.
our street.
Yeah.
I'm talking about nigga.
Where
you know
we
what I
from?
mean? Where we from?
You know what I'm saying?
Like
You
Lil
bump
Baby
that.
cool and all, but bruh.
But you about
Yeah, like what the
You'll
fuck?
get
you
that.
on?
You gonna get that for sure.
You'll give him
you
a
gonna get
screen,
the
a few
motherfuckers.
of them.
Yeah.
And it,
You'll
even
give him a few of them.
with your people, with your family, all that. It take another motherfucker to say he dope. Like
Yeah, for real.
one thing I know is we've been doing this shit for a year. Finna be a year, right? One thing I notice is I share somebody's shit, and then they people get on like, oh, that's my cousin. Oh, that's my. Well, if you know I'm doing this, because you on all my posts.
Huh, for real.
You have never named this person.
Why you ain't share?
You
on
have
that?
never said, hey, man,
real,
go
for
check
real.
out my. You've never said
never
nothing.
said nothing.
And then
You
when I
know me.
shared it, it's like, oh, man, that's my nigga.
That's fam.
That's my family. Or that's my nephew. Or that's my little cousin. Or that's like. So you ain't know what the fuck your little cousin been doing all this time?
Yeah,
Like,
you just now found that out.
and that's
Oh,
they
man.
they when they see somebody else like it, they don't want to be the one that don't like it.
Yeah,
You don't want to be the one
Yeah.
who don't like
And
it.
sometimes it just be conversation starters.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
You just want to say something to a nigga. You don't give a
Facts.
fuck about your cousin. Stop faking it.
Facts.
Yeah,
You know what I
feel
mean?
me?
Facts.
That's man.
That's just
y'all-
a part of it, though.
So y'all bought us a track. You and what's his name as far as
Yeah,
rap
right.
name? I know
Chachi.
it's Marcus.
Chachi.
Chachi. You and Chachi. So before we get into the track, tell us the process of making a track. of y'all getting together and saying this is what we finna do.
Okay, so he normally have a beat ready for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He always have a beat ready for me. You feel me? And me, it don't take me too long to gravitate to the beat. You feel me? I'll be like at least like 5 minutes in and be like, okay. Because then I try to find a way. Like I already found the way to come. Now it's like,
You right?
yeah, I write a
Okay.
lot. You
For
feel
sure.
me? So it's like, it's already be in my head. It's just now I got to put it on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But when I put it on paper, I kind of like put myself in the predicament of what I'm going to talk about. Like relive the situation.
Okay.
So
What-
it makes it kind of,
He said he a storyteller, so that makes sense.
yeah, so it kind of like make it easier for me to get it going. So once I get that strategy of what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, no less than like 10 minutes, I got a 16.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
for sure. I'm into the storyteller shit. So, has he ever picked a beat you didn't like?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Did you still do the track, or did you just like, man, this ain't it?
I mean, when he already seen from my vibe, he like, yeah, we ain't gonna. Because it's an energy thing with me. You
Facts.
feel me? Like when you hear a beat, you go off the feeling of it.
Mm-hmm. How it
You
make
feel
you
what I'm
feel?
saying? So it's like when you hear a beat you don't like, it kind of like ruin your mood. Like something just ruins your mood.
On
like,
me.
You feel what I'm saying? So you like, nah.
When we was in the studio, I thrived off of doing that, doing beats that niggas didn't like or I thought niggas didn't like. But what I would do to get a motherfucker into the song is I had the hook ready.
Yeah.
Right? So you might not be fucking with the beat as plenty times, and bro done did it to me before.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we got this beat, and I'd be like, that's y'all style. And I try to bag away from it, and then he'd give me a hook, or, my nephew too, Emil's too. He'd give me a hook that's just like, damn,
I
but
gotta
that
say something.
hook, I got something. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I got yeah.
so do that happen? Like, I ain't fuck with the beat, but you kind of got something for me that I know I can.
Yeah.
Because you have to challenge yourself doing this.
I mean, yeah, I done had a few beats where the homie
Had to
came
grow
with a
on you.
hook, and I was like, yeah. It kind of grew on me. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and try this shit because it might be something that somebody else like, even
For
though
sure.
I don't like it.
And a lot that be happening a lot, man. A lot of people's biggest songs be songs that they didn't even like.
They didn't eat it up.
For real, they be like, I didn't even like that shit.
Like, prime example for like the song on my SoundCloud, it's called "Do That."
Yeah.
I hate that fucking song,
So I hate that motherfucker.
but everybody like it.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
For real.
everybody that know the song get hit me with the hook every time.
I tell my nephew all the time, like, I don't like majority of the industry shit. So when you make a song I don't like, that's when you got to hit.
Yeah.
When you make a song I'm not fucking with, that's when you got to hit.
Yeah, for real.
Because it was like, okay, so the song is about, you know what I'm saying, you getting drunk and cussing out your female and basically being apologetic about it. So
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
that
I was
happens.
drunk and got to talking shit. I ain't mean to do that. So like when I heard the hook, you feel me? I liked it at first. Then I just did the whole song and I'm like,
Fuck, I was on.
I shouldn't have did
I
this.
was doing, bro. Like, I don't know. And then like I put the song out on the tape.
I mean, crazy.
Then my homies are coming in and say the hook. I'm like, nigga, why you niggas like this shit? Why you like, nigga, cause you can relate to this shit.
On
I'm like,
me.
Oh, God.
Make something that's relatable, man. For real.
It was
What's it called?
Chachi, right? Chachi and Young Tone. Is
Yeah.
it called Interstate?
yeah.
Okay.
Interstate. We're going to check it out.
Keep it player.
Yeah, let's check it out.
That's the name of the tape? Keep it
Yeah,
player?
keep it player.
Yeah, that's one of the coldest names, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like that name, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like that name. It been ringing in my head since he said it earlier. I'm like, keep it player. I was thinking, my mom, why ain't nobody ever came out with that? That
Yeah.
seemed like that's some old
It's
saying.
definitely a
Simple shit.
different vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Totally different vibe from the norm of what you hear me.
Yeah.
That's it, just about it.
Yeah, just checking in, cause we can't pretend. It's 6 Boy the Great, never late. Especially on that bitch who gon' go and catch that big day, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm out here with my nigga Tone, cause these niggas can't be our clones. I'm out here with my Chachi, the real
He got right on some pimp
Oh, my
shit.
mama, nigga. That nigga sound like an old
Who the nigga
player
talking
on
right
that
there,
shit.
man?
That's him for sure.
Nah,
That's the homie
real,
6.
A real one.
Oh, yeah?
Go to the stool and hop on it.
A real P?
We really did
Yeah.
the track and I was like, yo, there's some real player shit. I gotta have a real one.
100.
My nigga came in there and did it.
He
like
talking that shit.
He
boy.
talking to
My mama, nigga.
It's that big day, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Talking
I'm out
about-
here on my nigga Tone, cause these niggas can't be our clones. I'm out here on my nigga Chachi, the real MVP, you know what I'm talking about?
That's so funny.
Cruising with my bitch, I'm on the interstate. Bitch, we always on the mission, fucking dinner dates. Cruising with my bitch, I'm on the interstate. Bitch, we always on the mission, fucking dinner dates. Cruising with my bitch, I'm on the interstate. Bitch, we always on the mission, fucking dinner dates. She understand it and she risk it always with the plug. Love it when she listen what a nigga say. Got the same mind like she finished what a nigga say. Like the tote the on, we get fitted when we in LA. Drinking wine, moving swiftly just to get the cake. Bitch, I know this shit is in because a nigga great. Lot of niggas.
Oh yeah, this shit.
Who's that? Who's that
I
first?
like the style. That's you.
Okay.
I like the style.
on his own beat though. No.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
original beat, by the
Yeah,
way.
that shit's
you know what I'm
snap.
talking
That's
about?
Man, yeah, I like the fly shit. You know, I'm just Sugar Free fan, man. I like that
me.
fly shit. I
Oh,
like that fly shit.
that shit wild, nigga.
But it's just so different from me. You feel me? Ain't nobody never heard me this way.
On that way?
So
Yeah.
this
Oh.
is, you feel me?
Okay, so this is
What a
different.
nigga
It
say,
sounded
like
natural.
the tote the on,
Yeah.
we get fitted when we in LA. Drinking wine, moving swiftly just to get the cake. Bitch, I know this shit is in because a nigga great. A lot of niggas like the envy, that's a big mistake. Before you hop up in this biz, I put you in your place. You ain't shopping with your friends if they don't feel it safe. Shit, I got
Nigga said before you hop in this Benz, I'll put you in your place.
Place. Get it together, bitch. For real, for real.
We don't need no misunderstandings when you step foot this motherfucker.
For real, for real.
I don't want you wilding out, breaking no
None of that
windows,
weird
doing
shit.
nothing
Yeah, not on
stupid.
that,
Let's
for
get.
real.
This is a Benz, bitch. You not hopping in no colors.
I don't even want you talking too loud, this motherfucker. My windows might get nervous, bitch.
For real, I need you to really understand what you stepping in. We don't need no misunderstandings. Any text messages you see before you get up in this motherfucker?
Man.
I don't need you doing no tripping right now. Did you see anything that pissed you off? Did I like the wrong bitch Instagram
That's
post?
well
Did you get
put
up in this
together,
motherfucker?
niggas like the envy, that's a big mistake. Before you hop up in this biz, I put you in your place. And you ain't shopping with your friends if they don't feel it safe. Shit, I got to make it ends and my feelings change.
That nigga said
You
you
ain't
ain't
shop with your friends if they don't feel. Me and this nigga always use the same lines. If they don't feel the safe. Oh my mama, all that frivolous playing, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
You ain't shopping with your friends. You feel me? Don't do that.
And I've really told a bitch that before. Like, why are we? What are you? That bitch ain't did nothing for us.
For the team. The bitch ain't using the roller boat today.
She ain't did nothing for the team.
Fuck
You feel
that.
me? So why are you hanging out with her?
For
Why,
real,
what are we doing
What are
right?
you trying to go shopping with her for?
She's not your real friend, baby.
That bitch, you pull up with that bitch, get in the car, bitch. You got some motherfucking problem. Why the fuck is she in the car? What is she here for? She's useless. Don't buy that bitch another
You
McDouble,
feel me?
bitch.
Like, why would she do something? Why would she do something?
Don't buy that bitch another Mc. She can't get a McDouble. Why that bitch another? Oh God. Real shit.
Before you hop up in this biz, I put you in your place. And you ain't shopping with your friends if they don't feel it safe. Shit, I got to make it ends and my feelings change. Fucking up this hand till I feel a thing. The only thing I'm trying to pick is what's in your brain. Just know the knowledge is legit. Don't run with the game. You better not never mention shit. They running your name. The only thing that gets you hit if you against the grain. The only way I'll be a prick if your attention change. She like to touch and really grip when we in the range. She like to take a heavy risk while we switching lanes. With my bitch, I'm on the interstate. Bitch, we always on the mission, fucking dinner dates. Cruising with my bitch, I'm on the interstate. Bitch, we always on the mission, fucking dinner dates. Cruising with my bitch, I'm on the interstate. Bitch, we always on the mission, fucking dinner dates. She understand it and she knows it always with the club. Love it when she listen what a nigga say.
Before we get into your shit, I hope your verse hard.
Yeah, cause
That
he went
nigga
off
verse
on
was
that
hard.
Ooh, yeah, man.
You know what?
I've been trying to keep up since we was little. I've been trying.
Niggas hate that shit when somebody come off real hard and you like, you. Let me rewrite this motherfucking.
For real.
Really made me hot because I picked the beat. I'm like,
See, there you go. There you go.
He said he picked the beat. This nigga was nuts.
Let's go, man.
And she knows it always with the club. Love it when she listen what a nigga say. Hitting cold things, he rock them gold chains. Meet a bad bitch, take her up to Spokane. Fucking with them lame niggas ain't got no game. Speaking on my name, niggas ain't got no name. Speaking of the game.
Speaking on my name, niggas ain't got no name. Why the fuck is you mentioning me?
Niggas should say player one. You know, on the video, niggas should say player
Nobody
one.
knows you, fam.
User
Why
one.
you mention me? Oh my god.
That shit.
You are pointless, brother. Wow. Relax.
He said relax.
Oh
yeah.
my god, you
Take a chill pill.
chill, fella. Your jersey has no name on it. That motherfucker's empty.
Niggas ain't got no game. Speaking on my name, niggas ain't got no name. Speaking of the game, niggas don't want no fame. Wanna stack my own bread, stay up in my own lane. Want a bad bitch, put her on her own game. Pull up to the mall, she buying her own chain. Corner slow, she smiling with gold fangs. Ain't that my nigga, we smoking the.
She smiling with
Gold
gold
fangs.
flames.
Everything. Yeah, that shit was wild.
I gotta see that bitch.
Man. For real. I like
her.
gold fangs, man. I don't like bitches whole grill gold.
You don't need the whole
I ain't
grill.
really into that. Just,
Gold
you got
fangs
my
gonna get
four
my
of them bitches,
attention.
We'll figure it out. Everything.
Bitch, okay.
Yeah, that nigga going off on that.
Bitch put her on her own game. Pull up to the mall, she buying her own chain. Hit the corner slow, she smiling with gold fangs. Ain't that my nigga, we smoking that propane. Clean little baby, I promise it's no stain. You should take it off, I promise it's no shame. Niggas ain't flying, never been in no plane. Leeching off a bitch, niggas ain't got no shame. But I be with my bitch up on the interstate. Take her home and put her on the dinner plate.
Take her home, put her on the dinner
That nigga
plate.
said leeching off a bitch.
Yeah.
These niggas got no game.
Listen,
For real, for real.
that shit was. What I like about your verse is you didn't try to copy his verse.
style. Yeah, for real, for real.
You still held your own.
Be
Like,
your own
that's what a
individual,
motherfucker.
yeah.
You have to still be your own person.
I was just talking about that because I tell niggas all the time, can't
that's-
nobody out you.
That's what I always tell them. Like, you know what I'm saying, through the whole process. Like, bro, just be yourself.
Yeah, you just gotta be you.
Because it's like, if you gonna learn from me, you gonna be your own artist.
You gotta be.
You feel what I'm saying?
100.
We was in the studio for this whole tape, like, no cap. We was up in there like for a week straight, and like this not at no studio where like they know us or like me and this nigga come out of pocket weeks straight. Like we ran up like almost a $2,000 bill on this tape.
Yeah.
Fast, like,
Yeah.
And this nigga
Well,
really taught me crafts, and it was off this song that we came up with the name Keep It Player.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, this shit fresh. This shit fly.
That shit fly, man.
You need shit
Oh,
like
man.
this.
Definitely need that.
You
good,
need
that
songs
feel
like
good
this.
music, man.
I know the rest is just a hook, but
And it's like every time I say I want to make something player, people be like, damn, you want to create an old school vibe. I'm like, but it's going to be in this era, so just
Yeah.
imagine how that shit going to sound.
On
You
me.
feel what I'm saying?
you
Like,
need that shit
Yeah,
though.
man. That shit right there, like, that shit was dope. It was
Smooth.
versatile. It was smooth. Y'all bars was hard. You know what I mean?
It's like so me and bro both is T.I. fans. Like,
Right.
that's one of our favorite
Chilling
artists,
with
right?
my bitch today. I swear. I
He
was
like
thinking that.
cruising is like his favorite
Yeah.
shit. That chilling with my bitch today with Jazzy Faye. That's like his
Oh, man.
favorite song. I'm more of a I'm just doing my job, real hustler type
I
shit.
nigga say
you know what
I'm in a real good mood, no beef, no scrap. Real close by. Niggas better know that. Oh my mama.
Yeah, so that's like bro shit. So you
Yeah,
need
that's
that
exactly what
you
I was
need that in there. You know what I'm saying? And because of that that's why you have to hold your own track with somebody because like it's like any group, any style of niggas, it's like I like this artist. I might not like this artist as much, but you have to still hold your own because you gotta understand you still growing your own fan base.
Yeah.
And as a collective, the fan base gotta come together. You feel me? Like Big Boy and Under 3000 never sound alike.
Nah.
It was two completely different
most
niggas.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Different subjects and everything.
Yeah.
Talking
So
about two
we
different
grabbing
things.
people from two different ways when we make these tracks. We grabbing niggas from everywhere else. So you gotta be like, you still gotta hold your own. Like, and I tell niggas all the time, like, this nigga he killed the beat. You gotta be able to have a solid verse.
Yeah.
If one nigga got a solid verse, your verse have to be solid because. Nigga, I just wasted a minute of this song, and if you trash, now I gotta turn it off. Now you just ruined what
Or I gotta go write another verse and take you off it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Cause I like the track. It's a dope track. Now I gotta take you off and make my own shit.
right.
Yeah.
And then you get a lot of niggas that don't want to do that. Like, oh, the homie was trash, but he the homie.
Yeah.
Like, nah, because for a nigga that, as a consumer, now I became a fan and I'm listening to your music, and then if your verse hard and then his verse is completely ass, now y'all just ruined my favorite song. You know what I'm saying? Like, so both of you got to hold your own because don't ruin a nigga favorite song.
Tupac used to do that, man.
Tupac did that all
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
time.
With his cousin that was rolling up
why
in the back.
yo?
Hey, come talk on the track.
No.
Like, nigga.
Like on the hit him up.
Bro.
Like, why would you do that?
Once I'm finna let my homies ride on you bitch ass niggas, then all trash verses.
Every time I hear that part, I get
Bro.
sad. When he said, I'm gonna let my
Yeah.
homies ride, I'm like, why he let his homies ride?
Bro.
Why do you just do this? And
He did
then
that shit on a few songs.
On my
bro. I
mama.
swear to God.
Because
like,
niggas
bro,
be
why?
so loyal to their homies, man. This is a art form. This is your craft, man. This
don't
is
let
your
a nigga
baby.
ruin it
Don't let
like
a nigga
that,
ruin it.
man.
Man. For real.
And
Niggas.
before Skitty get to his questions, man, this is
Yeah.
like a little part I like to call a little game for lames, right? What's some game you didn't got in your life, right? From anybody, man, that you feel changed your outlook on life?
Like,
Like what's some game, you know, like motherfuckers
Well,
will
it's
tell
your
you.
uncle,
like,
your
my uncle
mom,
used to
your
always
pops.
tell me like everything that glitter ain't gold.
right.
You know what I mean? What was some game that kind of shaped you into being Young Tone instead of being Joe Blow? You know what I'm saying?
Like, embrace the fact that you different. You
100.
feel me? Like, don't, like, I battle with myself for not being the same. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So, but it's like, the older I'm becoming, it's like, that's what my dad started telling me.
Yeah,
Like, embrace the fact that you different. You feel me?
that's facts, bro.
You have
Once
to.
you embrace that, you feel me, the talent.
Your
will reveal
individuality.
itself. You feel what I'm saying?
100, your
And-
individuality.
Yeah, you need that. And okay, so with your name being Young Tone, and we talked about you got the song that it was on the Meat Meal beat, the song to Nipsey,
Mhm.
Letter to Tone. Who is Tone?
That's my big brother.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you was so he locked up or he?
Yeah, he in prison right now. He should be coming home.
Okay.
Should be coming home at the top of this year. Next year, I mean.
Okay. He been in there for a while?
Yeah, for 5 years now.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's dope.
Free free Big Tone. Big Tone, man, for sure, man.
Niggas gotta still put that out there. You gotta still make them names
But it's like, you know,
relevant.
with that song, it was kind of like me doing something that all the homies wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
facts.
you show that side of, like, you feel me, my brother up in here, but it's like, let me show you what you did for me to not make you feel like because you in that situation that don't nobody love you.
Yeah, 100.
Right.
You
And it's
need
like,
that
you
shit.
know, as a man, we got a lot of pride in that area. So it's like, me coming out with that song, is just, that was the message I was trying to put. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, like as far as we was discussing about your brother, you know what I mean, him being locked up and you keeping his name alive. And not even just his name, his energy. You know what I mean? Because when you out here, you touch so many people and then you go away and it's like, damn, everybody like, fuck me. You know, nigga, bitches run off. You know how the game goes.
Yeah.
Everybody run off. Bitches be acting like you the biggest man in the world, you the celebrity boy. You do 2 days and that motherfucker bitch be, you know what I mean? Or my mama bitch be fucking the mailman. But it's like, when I was gone, bros did the free Tizzle. Like, first I was already getting pictures of him. He was putting me on his shirt, nigga, on his shoes and all kind of shit. Then he dropped a mixtape called Free Tizzle. And I'm gonna keep it real, it kind of gave me another breath of life. It was like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm loved, you know what I'm saying? Somebody out there thinking about me. I don't expect to be on no man mind 24/7. But, you know, we done did shit together, nigga. You my brother. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you don't give a fuck.
Most definitely.
And, you
most
know,
definitely.
that's very commendable, though, because a lot of people be so self-centered, man, that they don't give a fuck. They just want their little couple seconds of fame, man. And you definitely gonna get blessed for that.
Man, he always was pushing towards this shit every when he was out, you know what I'm saying? He'll call me, like, we finna go to the studio.
He rap too?
Like, demanding it. Nah, like,
Okay.
he
Oh,
fuck
shit.
with it or play with it, you know what I'm saying? Do it.
But he
you
was
know what I'm
really
saying?
pushing you.
But he was on some shit like, nigga, we finna go to the studio today.
That's
You
100.
feel me? A nigga get off of work and be tired, he like, we finna go to the studio today. You feel what I'm
For real,
saying?
for
So,
real.
like, when I hear from him, when I talk to him, that he's still on the same shit. Like, when last time you been to the studio?
100, man. That's that
That's
big
love.
brother, man. That big brother love, man. It ain't nothing like that shit, man. Cause you, like, this nigga was like my big brother, and it was like I ain't feel accepted until I was accepted by him.
Right.
Cause all my older cousins, like, I'm like 3-4 years younger than them niggas, so I
under
never
that,
forget.
you
It was
3 years
at
younger
Joe
than me.
Mackey, right? They never let me play basketball with them niggas. They don't know I've been working on it. I'm Iverson in the head.
Right.
I'm like, these niggas ever let me on the court, I'm busting their ass. But I'm never getting picked. One day, bro, like, nigga, you been on my team. You feel
Right.
me? I ain't never not got picked again.
Right.
I couldn't wait to show a nigga what I had, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And that shit just take you a long way as far as your confidence and building your own character. Especially when your brother not trying to make you be him, make you be a better him. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like,
saying?
he, you know, he was always the person I looked up to.
100.
You feel what I'm saying? Outside of like, you know what I'm saying, my parents and shit.
Yeah, 100, man.
Every time I spend time with him, I felt like I wanted to be him at a point in time.
I know, trust me, I know the
You
feeling.
feel me?
Especially when you carrying his name.
Yeah.
Like when somebody hear Young Tone, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't know you, so we wouldn't have knew who Tone was.
Yeah.
People that know you was knowing, oh, that's Tone little brother.
Mm-hmm.
You carrying his name. So even, hearing Young Tone and all that, with us not knowing you, it's like now we get okay, that's where your name come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So regardless, when the motherfucker hear you, it's kind of like when Plies dropped. Like you had to find out who the fuck his brother was.
On me.
Because that's what he talked about him so much. You know what I'm saying? It make you like, man, who the fuck is your brother?
For real,
you know what I'm saying? Like, who is that?
And that's where that song came from, like,
Yeah.
to show people like, okay, this is Tone when I be talking about.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
what I'm saying, shit like that. But
That's dope.
taking his name, it was just like, it was just the perfect thing to do to me.
100.
So that was that just your rap name, or niggas just called you Young Tone anyway?
Nah, I just put it on Facebook, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it took us on.
Kind of like, you know how you just see your brother name, because on his Facebook is PT right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, I'm finna just put it. I
Yeah.
just start liking it.
Yeah, for real, and they fit, because that's your blood.
And then I started rapping, like taking it serious around the same time I started liking his name.
Yeah.
So I started telling people that was my name.
100.
Okay.
100.
That's
man.
real.
But yeah, bro, gonna get into these questions for you, man. These hip hop questions.
I'm ready, man. It's hip hop questions. So, we got 7 questions. I'm sure you done watch a few shows. So you probably know how this go. You know how it is when you get to the end. So I hope you semi ready for that, man. So the first question is road trip. You're gonna listen to one artist. I'm gonna give you 4 artists. We're gonna say the road trip is 8 hours.
All right.
C Murder, Pimp C, Lil Flip, Travis Scott.
That nigga did you bad, man.
Travis Scott a big name.
I don't mean shit. Not for 8 hours. That nigga ain't no big man.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna have to go with Pimp C.
Pimp on me. Gotta go with the pimp, man.
You feel what I'm
At least you
saying?
gonna get some Bud B in there.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
On me. Pimp C, man.
Cause that other shit would be a struggle.
On me.
Niggas ain't fuck with C Murder?
Fuck them other niggas. And it's like,
You feel me?
crickets.
It's crazy, like, cause when you hear these things in hip hop, right? Motherfuckers like shoot their ass to the stars, like see murder.
Yeah.
I remember,
bro.
like, rest in peace of Soulja Slim, man. Cause I really believe he was a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I remember when he passed away and niggas just everybody talking about him. I'm like, bro, he don't have a good song.
Bro.
Like you can't give me a good song that you like by that nigga.
Yeah, that's why when you say see murder, I'm just thinking in my head like,
What could I even...
But the average motherfucker be like, oh,
What
see
could I
murder,
even-
man, see murder this, see murder that. You be like,
yeah, like
he wasn't even close to the best in his
hours, yeah.
in his brothers. Like out of his brothers, he wasn't the best one.
for 8
For 8 hours,
no.
you'll go crazy.
Hell no.
Yeah, you'll go crazy. Any of them niggas Flip?
I'm definitely delusional as fuck.
I think Flip had a couple...
You fuck
Flip,
with the album game
hold
over.
on. Flip was tripping with my nigga, huh? Yeah, that's why I don't fuck with Flip. Flip was fuck with Tip.
With
You know how
He
that
was
goes.
tripping with Tip.
Once a nigga be with one of the homies, man, was it Tupac, Biggie, whatever, I'm just like, oh, you tripping with Pac? Oh, yeah, I can't fuck with a nigga no more.
So question number 2, man. Vegas collab, producers, a producer and an artist. Who do you feel like
Will y'all make a hit together?
you'll make the best track with?
I
Make
want to
some
fuck
noise.
with. I want to fuck with Cody. Indeed.
Cody.
I really like Cody. dude.
Cody, yeah. Cody
I
live.
feel like Cody don't get enough credit.
Cody
You
live.
feel me? I definitely want to do a track with my homie Rose East.
Rose. Okay,
But
okay.
outside of
Yeah, I was
that,
gonna say you gotta do
outside of
somebody
that,
else.
Outside of your circle.
Trey Bizzle for sure.
The Bizzle, man.
Yes.
For sure, for sure.
It's one of my top artists this year.
I definitely want to do one with him.
On me.
You feel me? I feel like it'll go.
He different, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
He
man.
different.
For real.
Like
Yeah.
niggas can say what they want. I thought, and I'm so happy this year that nigga just transformed this year, bro.
Yeah,
Because all this shit was just
fucking-
gangster. He transformed into an artist this year.
Into an artist.
We
yeah.
just listened to the song Voodoo.
Man, crazy.
It's one of the dopest tracks I heard. Like, it's so
I'm gonna
different.
keep it real. I played his his tape, and I like Flash.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's my
I
favorite shit.
fuck with
Listen,
that shit. Bro.
we
I think
did
I put it. I listened to it when I first heard it. I listened to it like 3-4 times.
and that
Man,
Firefly.
That Firefly. We did a
he different. Yeah, he just different.
we did a reaction to his whole shit when he came here. We was like, we're gonna do a reaction to the whole shit. So we did a reaction to the whole album. One of the first albums we listened to fully through.
Yeah, on camera. Actually.
And we dropped it, right? And I'm like, and I told him, like, bro, this tape is crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't know him. First time we interviewed him, I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? We sat down, we played dominoes, and I'll never forget the energy he came with, man. And then when we was talking and shit, I realized, like I have since me and you been talking, like, fuck the music. I like the energy. I like the people y'all are. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I noticed about him. You know what I mean? Then when I heard his music, it was like, oh damn. You know what I'm saying? He pretty dope though, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Question number 3 is industry collab, and you can pick whoever.
Yeah, whoever. Man.
Same thing. Producer, artist. You feel like you would do a good track with.
I want the producer to be Swiss Beats.
Okay.
And I'll do a collab with Wayne.
Weezy. What? But
You do
Wayne right now. Though?
Wayne right now. You ain't got no choice. It is right now. You fuck with this Wayne right now.
Wayne, man.
I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of this nigga. You feel me?
feel
That's
you.
my nigga. Like I'm a diehard fan, so I do it with him.
Wayne is still gonna get you. What's crazy is Wayne ain't gotta give you the best verse. It's still gonna be a hit just because the motherfucker put Wayne on it.
You feel me?
I'm
I'm
not
so
even
scared of what he might say now, man.
I fuck with Wayne No Ceilings 3. I fuck with Wayne Carter 5. I don't fuck with Funeral though.
But to hit y'all with another one though, I want the producer to be Pharrell, right? And I'll do one with like Kendrick.
I like that.
Pharrell and Kendrick.
You know, the Rick and Morty song. He beat man.
That's crazy.
That'd be dope.
That'd be dope too.
You know, you said Kendrick, and I was thinking Cole.
Cole.
I was about to just say if I put you on the
do
track,
it with Cole.
I just became this nigga manager. I'm like, if I could put you on the track, nigga, you feel me? I was thinking Cole. You feel me? I was thinking J. Cole. You feel me? As far as producer, man, I was thinking somebody like Scott Storch or somebody.
Still a different sound.
Yeah.
So you really into the different sounds of beats? Cause it's not too many motherfuckers that say, you know what, I want to Swiss beats. And don't get me wrong,
Not even Pharrell. Don't anybody people say that.
And I'm not saying they don't make. I'm not saying they don't make dope beats.
Yeah.
But they sound is so different. Like, when you go to Pharrell, Swiss, Timberland, they done made so many pop records.
Yeah.
That you don't hear a street hip hop or a hip hop nigga think of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially right now, you niggas is naming like Mustard, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't think of these artists because they didn't made so many pop records that didn't went crazy, and they sound is different.
Yeah, for real.
Not saying it's not dope. Not saying they can't create beats because they for sure is top notch producers.
But it's like as far as like the inner city, it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That I want to do features.
Man,
a lot of people. I got like a top 5.
Okay. For sure.
I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it,
That's
man.
good you listening to your peers though.
Your top 3 artists of all time, and who inspired you, who you felt like really put it into you, whether it was hip hop, whether it was your everyday life. Who is your top 3 artists?
Wayne is one of them. I like the Biggie a lot. Coming up. I like that he was a punchline artist. He a punchline artist. You feel me?
True. You just don't hear that from the West Coast.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It was just different. You feel me? The way he came. And I like the Cube too.
Cube.
Cube.
Yeah, I like the
You
Cube.
been getting Cube a lot. People starting to
Like
put
people
some respect on homie name.
people forget
Yeah.
that nigga is a dope ass
He's an
writer,
artist,
bro.
a writer.
I'm a Cube fan. I still listen to War and Peace album.
Yeah.
Okay.
On me.
On God, I still listen to it to this motherfucking
We
day.
be bumping some old shit, bro.
To this
Y'all come
motherfucker.
here, it's bumping Mystical, all kind of shit.
But it's like, you know, when I started actually taking it serious, you know, you do your digging into this shit,
You see
and
who
you start to see like where this shit was and where it became. You feel me? And it's like
Cuba pioneer.
for him to be a part of that shit and the way he was doing that shit, bro, you can't help but to gravitate to it.
And he tells stories.
You feel me?
Cube tells stories. Once upon a time in the projects, 3 Strikes. Cube tells stories. So for you to say that you're a storyteller, it makes sense.
And then Biggie is just like, what nobody coming like that, nigga.
Nah.
Not around that time.
Yeah, man.
I give Biggie his respect, and I wasn't a Biggie fan, but like I tell niggas all the time, like Biggie was a better rapper than Tupac. Listen, he was a better rapper than Tupac, but he wasn't a better artist than Tupac.
That nigga made like 8 songs, my nigga. I can't accept that, but okay.
That nigga made like 8 songs.
For real, bro. He don't got enough. He didn't get a game enough time to criticize him. But I ain't gonna do that because I know the homie where he at. But
The homie where he at.
I feel like
Pac gave a nigga way more.
I feel like you gotta get a game enough time to criticize you though. You know what I mean? Cause nigga, we can name plenty of good albums. 50 Get Rich or Die Trying. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. We can name plenty of good albums, nigga. Lloyd Banks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know I love Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying? And we got plenty of good albums, but you gotta. If
they would have died at that album, they'd probably motherfucker.
Yeah, if Lloyd Banks would have died after Hunger for More, niggas would have been like, oh, he would have did this and that. Not knowing the nigga would have dropped that weak ass Rotten Apples. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give a nigga some time. You gotta give a nigga, because you spend your whole life working on your first album. You feel what I'm saying? Your first album, you spending your whole... I was talking to my brother about this the other day, right? 50 Cent, I've never seen nobody have an impact on the game like 50 Cent. Not even Wayne.
Right.
You heard like 11 or 12 songs from Get Rich or Die Trying on the fucking radio. You know what I'm saying? And Constant Spin, the impact he had on the game, nigga, like, he crushed the biggest artist. That's like a nigga coming out right now just crushing Drake.
Yeah.
Ja Rule was Drake, nigga.
That Massacre.
You feel me?
That Massacre album, I like.
Yeah, that shit was slapping too. 50 did his thing. All them niggas' first albums was hard. Young Buck, all them, they whole camp first album. The Game, all them niggas.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you wouldn't know what trash you gonna get from it.
Yeah.
So, let me go back to it. Okay, so, with your top 3 artists, who you kicking off?
And all their music and
all
everything they did.
Like who I'm kicking off.
You gotta kick him off the list.
Never heard of them. They never even existed. Which one?
I'm gonna keep. Is that real with you?
Oh, Biggie, he cool.
He gotta go.
He gotta go. I always guess that right.
Listen.
Don't I know? I always guess it right. He gotta go.
It was something in his lyrics, bro.
That gay shit. You ain't gotta tell me. The nigga said something about sucking his girl daddy dick, but we ain't gonna go there. You feel me?
He gotta go.
He said, the bitch was so fine, I want to... Man, look, bro. I ain't on that. Yeah, that nigga said the bitch was so fine, he wanted to suck her daddy dick.
You feel me? Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, that's when the nigga...
I ain't even trying to disrespect him, but he gotta go.
Bro,
it's tripping.
The fact that bros be kicking niggas off of other niggas' list every time before they say it.
I already know who they gonna go for. I know who the weakest link is every time. He got to roll.
He gotta do it.
Oh, shit.
He was a little too comfortable in the booth.
Oh, shit. Female artists in the game, like industry artists. Who you think? Not really. One. So it's gonna be a 2-parter. One, who made the biggest impact for the women to you, and who could you really like? Who would you want to do a song with? I ain't gonna say you can make a hit with. You can probably make a hit with Megan or anybody who really popping. That's kind of how female shit work. Whoever popping right now, if you do a song with them, you got a hit. Who would you wanna do a song?
Past,
Queen
present.
Latifah made a big impact for the women to me.
I read her book, made me respect her.
My favorite song from her is Unity.
Yeah.
That shit.
I fuck with it.
Didn't expect nobody.
Shout out Jersey, man.
Yeah.
Dude think different though. I wouldn't have guessed that one. I wouldn't have guessed that one.
But who I would want to do a song with, female, like
Anybody.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Okay. I know what kind of album you about to have.
Lauryn Hill's another one that
Bars.
yeah, but she get hella credit for one motherfucking album.
Yeah, she a Biggie type person.
If I didn't do my homework on this, I wouldn't even.
You wouldn't even know.
You know what I'm saying?
She only had one. Well, she had a MTV Live little album, but as far as what everybody know Lauryn Hill from Miseducation, Lauryn Hill.
That shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't like.
I mean, I like her voice. It's
I do.
for me,
Yeah.
You feel me?
Listen, I fuck with Lauren.
I just wanted, you feel me?
Yeah,
See
Lauren was
how that'll
hard.
turn out.
I ain't mad at that. Listen, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, for
I
real,
am
for-
not mad at that.
You could tell he know music though, cause like
Yeah, nah, because he ain't naming your
Nah.
average motherfuckers. He naming
niggas with a mulatto, niggas trying to fuck, niggas like Cardi, but she gonna have to wear a thong on the video. Like, what the fuck that got to do with anything? Buddy, you tripping? You think it was the wrong head?
Alright, so since that was my two-parter, number 7.
Yeah, man, it's the one.
Well, number 6 is really female artist in the city.
Yeah, he said. Alright, you know he said no. The goddess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
we was
guy
talking about
is
that
short.
earlier.
He said he got it.
I need to do a song with her. for
On
sure.
everything.
A few of them,
On
to be
everything.
honest.
Listen, she the one.
It'd be cold if she did an album with a dude. I thought she was gonna do one with Tony Omar.
She better do one with
They
the
just,
nigga.
you know, that's
right.
what they need
like,
to
give
do.
us something. Give us
Yeah.
something to see.
Drop
If it
something
ain't
with
me,
a-
do
with a
something with
feat.
him.
Yeah.
For real.
She didn't drop one thing, and I think that shit's only on SoundCloud. But she did have a hit, nigga. That shit produced by Remix. She had a hit. All them bitches was twerking to it and everything. And then I said, man, push that shit forever. Don't ever stop pushing that.
On me, drop that shit once a month.
And
on
she
your shit.
just, I don't know. Man,
That's the thing about art.
tired of being
See,
ready
when
to
you're a
beat her
consumer, it's different. Artists don't be getting it. Artists be, once they write a track, they be like, I'm better than that now. I want to write something new.
Right.
No. Look, nigga, that's the hit. You feel me?
Keep doing it.
Keep writing, but keep pushing that. That show that somebody.
bro
ain't
said
never
that
heard
a
it.
lot on here. When he sees a song that he really fucking with, he like, listen, don't
I
stop
always
pushing it.
tell niggas that when I be watching your shop, like, man, keep pushing this track. This could be the hit. I was watching that shit with Blueface, and them niggas was like, man, that song was like 3 fucking years old. You know what I'm saying? That Tatiana shit, that shit be 3-4 years old, nigga. Keep pushing it, nigga. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. You know what
It's
I
gonna
mean?
hit somebody's ears one day.
Facts.
So number 7.
Mhm.
Our number 7 is 16 bars from whoever,
Any artist.
industry, anywhere. It could be a nigga in the city. I just have to be able to pull up the bars so I can make sure if you fucked up. But gun to your head, who you rapping?
Who you rapping, man? 16 bars, word for word.
16 bars, word for word. It could be your favorite Wayne verse. We don't care. We just need
Wayne,
16.
he gotta be Wayne.
Yeah.
I already know
That
it.
nigga.
Gotta be
like,
Wayne.
You know.
Way like 90% on this motherfucker. That's the only way I help build people out on that shit. On everything. I be helping niggas out with the way. Anything else, I be like, oh no.
What song we got? Who you rapping?
It's I'm raw freestyle. Bad.
I'm raw.
What's up? Let's hear it.
Yeah,
What's-
we gotta hear,
Oh.
man.
He said, mic check 1, 2, on the way to third. Flow sick, put a straight jacket on my words. So sick, they think that's something in the herb. You think I'm dying, but I'm fine like a woman's curve.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, that's like 6. That's how this shit
Hey,
go.
it's crazy. Like you be knowing the song, but when a
Yeah.
motherfucker asks you that, you be like, damn.
Because I fell off with that. Yeah.
Yeah, he like that was the bar.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this up, too, man, let us get some bars, man. Give us 16, and since you felt Wayne, go ahead and do us. Let us hear some, man. This your forte.
Shit, I just spit a verse.
Alright.
We can do it however if you know it.
Shit, I'm moving forward. I ain't living from the past shit, doing bad shit. It was better than it lasted. Hope that ass real, be a bummer if it's plastic. Bitch, I'm being blunt. I ain't trying to be sarcastic. But if this shit ain't natural, then how can you be a bad bitch? All about the money got me feeling like an addict. Cops on patrol, leave the heat up in the attic. Had to flush your whole load, but I got bread in the mattress.
Wait, that nigga said I had to flush a whole loaf.
But I got bread in the mattress. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was spazzing on that. But what's that song? What's that? what that say?
ZZ, it's a video. I got the video out.
Yeah, ZZ?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm moving forward. I ain't thinking about the past shit, doing bad shit. It was funner when it lasted. Hope that ass real, be a bummer if it's plastic. Bitch, I'm being blunt. I ain't trying to be sarcastic. But if this shit ain't natural, then how can you be a bad bitch? All about the money got me feeling like an addict. Cops on patrol, leave the heat up in the attic. Had to flush a whole load, but I got bread in the mattress. Shit, I tried to play the field. That shit came with a tragic. Hella high mind racing. chasing while I slid through in traffic. She ain't trying to make no money, baby, still with the static. Her nigga better use his brain, cause I'm willing to crack it. Chose me, I had the fee, and she wasn't willing to pass it. Was consistent making chips and feeling the stashes. Told her she the model type, but ain't that far from an actress. Bumping Kodak painting pictures, bro, this really a classic. Ladies with the black Tims got the heat in the jacket. Niggas gangsta on the mic and never up in the bracket.
It's your motherfucking Code 7 merch.
Absolutely,
We do
man.
got it, man. Got the Code 7 Pod Talk about Tizzle merch. You see bro in the But God situations for IC Jones, man. The panel will be out by the time you see this. So if you haven't watched the panel by the time you see this, go back and watch the motherfucking panel, because we named over 60 artists on the panel. We named over 40 albums on the panel.
Yeah.
We give our top 5 artists in the city. We give our top 10 albums in the city.
Yeah.
Make sure you do that. If we didn't mention you on there, you need to tap in.
Yeah,
I just say it like that, because there's not too many people I'm missing. I know I'm missing some.
Yeah.
But between 5 motherfuckers, it wasn't too many people we was missing.
Right.
It's just,
Y'all add me on Instagram, Tone 2 Different. Add me on SoundCloud, King Tone 40, and subscribe to that YouTube channel, King Tone. And I'm on Facebook, Young Tone.
for sure, man. People, that's the wrap up, man. Thank y'all for coming to chill with us for Probably Talk About Tizzle, man. Y'all be blessed out there.
Gone.
For sure, bro.
Go hard for this. How the fuck you winning if you lost to this? Niggas think they own, so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed in this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.